Hello and good morning. My name is Chima Christian. I am the co-founder and CEO of Teva Foods. So, fruit tree orchard is a strong component of our operations in 2026. We began to plan that as early as second quarter of 2025. I begin to do our testings, our feasibility studies, our business planning, our forecasting, and every other thing. So we arrived at the fact that we're going to be planting for Nigeria 100,000 fruit trees in 2026, and we're planting it in just one location, in Jos Plateau, the middle belt and part of Nigeria. But we began to acquire the nursery seedlings. We have acquired some grape seedlings and some exotic fruit seedlings. But we ran into issues doing that. First of all, was that the scale we needed. For instance, we wanted to start with 30,000 apple trees and then distribute the rest among other 9 exotic fruits that we are interested in. But two issues emerged from that. One, there were no companies, nursery production companies, that have the capacity to supply us what we needed. And so where we needed 27,000 trees, for instance, they are saying, can we give you 500? Can we give you 2,000? So you could now see the scale we need and what they were able to produce for us. The second is that the cost became almost prohibitive. For instance, apple seedlings are sold at 25,000 naira per seedling. But we got a bargain that gave it to us at 18,000 naira per seedling. So if we're going to be doing 30,000 seedlings, that will cost us 540 million naira. That's half a billion naira to just acquire the nursery seedlings. Nothing on land, nothing on labor, nothing on management, nothing on nutrients management, and then all of things. So at the cost level, it became prohibitive to pursue our ideas. So we had two options: either to radically scale down our ideas or find ways to radically knock down the price. And we chose the latter. And I'm pleased to announce on behalf of Teva Foods the successful completion of the first phase of our trial. So in December of 2025, we extracted 72 apple seeds from the regular apples we buy off the market. And then the research we did says that we should convince the apple to think that it's in a temperate region. So what we did was that we extracted the seeds, tied it up in a Ziploc bag, and then put it in the fridge. The research says 45 to 90 days. But I think on day 62, we noticed that they have sprouted. And what you're seeing on the screen is that, and us transplanting them now from the fridge, where we had to trick the apples to think that it's in a temperate region, to now transplanting. And 1 month after that, they are doing well, amazingly well. So what this suggests to us is that Teva Foods has no option now than to run a nursery operations for all 100,000 fruit trees. Yeah, the ones we've paid and acquired for, we will leave it there, but the other ones we may have to grow them ourselves for two reasons: so that we can produce the capacity, the volume we need, and then secondly, so that we can able to cut down the radical cost of production. Stay tuned, because Nigeria can produce some of the foods we are dependent on others to import. So what we're spending our time doing this year at Teva Foods is what we call pioneer agriculture, to invest our time, money, and energy in areas where people have not invested in commercially. They don't exist because they've not been tried commercially, and all you need is that boldness to move. And we have started with apples, grapes. Commercially, grapes are in Nigeria, by the way. Apples grow well in Nigeria, by the way. But what we're thinking now is large-scale orchard production, similar to what you have in South Africa. And we believe that 30,000 apple trees will give us just 1.4% foothold in the Nigerian apple market, because yes, we are net consumers of that, but we don't produce it. So our bit at Teva Foods is to do, and then to teach others how to do it. So stay tuned as my team knock together a compilation of all our activities. And if you want to grow apples in your house, watch those videos and you'll be able to grow apples in your house. My name is Chima Christian. Africa's morning is at hand.